Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to that monthly video of mine, the monthly club tour. So, at the end of every single month, I do show you what my club looks like, so you know roughly what players I had, how many coins I had, and just generally like what the new things were during that month. So this is for March 2017, and I've got a few different squads to show you, and then at the end we'll go through like literally like the list of my players and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure you smash a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. So I'm gonna start off with my Brazil team. So I'm going to this Brazil squad that I made, and it's actually really colourful. It's a lovely looking team, lots of special items in there, and just generally a pretty cool squad. Of course, we have the addition of this man of the match, I guess it is, Ederson. He is a Brazilian goalkeeper, plays in the Liga NOS, and he actually looks like a really good goalkeeper with the 85 diving and 90 reflexes. I'm yet to use him, but I think he'll be a good goalkeeper. Probably the best in the Portuguese league for sure. You can't really go wrong with the likes of Bruno Perez and Alexandra at fullback. We've got Thiago Silva and SBC Miranda. I mean, that's all good as well. And then just like Jonas, I'm still yet to use him. I've had him for friggin' ages, but I've just never put him into a team. Is he any good, guys? Who out there has this SBC Jonas? Is he worth me playing with him? Because he's got that 5-star week for an 89 shooting. So surely he'll be all right. I need to give him a go. And of course, my first owner, Neymar, SBC Willian, all of that good stuff. It's a nice team. So let's move on then. Let's start with, well, let's go for a relatively big league, shall we? Serie A, the Italian league. What's it looking like this month? Well, pretty similar, I would say, to last month. Apart from a couple of inclusions, such as... well, we now have an inform version of Szczesny in goal, who's actually insanely good. I used him for a few games the other day, and I think he got an upgrade, right? And then his inform got boosted. This goalkeeper is unreal. Clutch saves all the time. I'm pretty sure he should have a dynamic image. So actually what I'm going to do is back out of foot, go back in again, and hopefully my dynamic images will start appearing. And voila, there we go. They are back, and doesn't it make the squad look so much better with the dynamic images? It really does. Pjanic's especially is pretty cool. Higuain, I can't remember if he had been boosted this time last month, and I showed you a 93 version. I'm not 100% sure, but if not, yeah, he's got a 93 now in his ones to watch. But the other thing that came out during the month was actually a different version of Higuain that I've got, which is a 91 rated one. So I've got two really high rated untradeable Higuains, but I tend to do all the league SBCs. So the only one I'm missing at the moment is Harry Kane, because I really don't want to do that one. It feels so pointless since I just got his player of the month, and the pack rewards aren't really that good. So I'm kind of thinking I might just hold off on that one, but I've done every single league SBC so far, so I'm at a bit of a quandary, guys. I don't really know what to do. Of course, Dybala, we should probably switch those two. Left-footed on the left, right on the right, so they can shoot across goal, low-driven. You know how it is. But other than that, I've brought in a 9 goal, and I figured he'd be good in the team, even though he's got a better version available to him on foot and a couple of informs. But for 40k, I thought a pretty good player to have. So moving on next then to... what should we go for? Bundesliga? Bundesliga's probably not changed much either. But we have got a few players that have changed across the different squads, so don't worry about that. This one's looking relatively similar to last month. I think I had a couple of Bundesliga strikers throughout the month. I've only just put Dembele back up there. I had the likes of second inform Modeste. He was a very, very good player. And then I've also tried Stindl up there a little bit as well. But in my opinion, I think he's a great, like... CAM or CM. I think he's just better suited there. But yeah, kind of similar to before. Do we have any new informs? No, I think that Bundesliga is pretty similar to be honest. So let's just move on pretty quickly so I don't bore you guys. French Ligue 1. How is that squad looking? So I brought in a couple of different players this time because I've had the likes of Info or team of the tournament, Saive, or man of the match, whatever he actually is. This Saive, I had him in midfield for quite a while, but actually I think this upgraded Seri looks like a great player. Really nice, well-rounded stats. I know he's really short, but I'm hoping that maybe he'll play a little bit like Matuidi, a little bit like Cyprian, who I like so much. I've also put Fekir back up front as opposed to at the cam spot where I had him last time, because I think last time we probably had Fekir like that, and then we took Ben Arfa off because, let's face it, that's the same as the regular Ben Arfa, the ones to watch. And then we probably had this, which is the SBC Cavani and Lacazette, who is still such a hero on this game. And I've also brought back in Kazawa at left back because he's actually a really good left back, so he gets his deserved spot. Now, if the servers would just be nice, there we go. We can move on to let's check out the La Liga, the main Spanish league. Now, this squad actually looks really good this month, and it's because a couple of things have changed. I guess we've got Mario Gaspar at centre-back now, simply because his pace, when he got the ratings refresh, is now really, really high. 84 pace centre-back with 82 defending and 83 physical. I know he's short, and I know he's got bad work rates, but still some impressive stats there for a centre-back for sure. I've still got my 85 Casemiro, and I have got the Sergi Roberto hero card. Now, he's 85 rated, but he's a right winger, which definitely sucks because he definitely plays better at CM. And sometimes, like, if I didn't have Bale out there, who's someone I recently bought, I would put Roberto out there and then in-game switch him to a CM when I changed to a 4-1-2-1-2. Because I've played him at CM and he was actually really good on full chem, obviously. I like him a lot. He's a very good player. But how about that fire front three? It's not Messi, Neymar, Suarez, but it is Bale, Neymar, and Suarez. Just a great trio to have on this game. I just wanted to get Bale because, you know what, I haven't ever really used him that much, and I just had a hankering to use him, so I decided to pick him up for a different squad that I was using the other day, and he was under 300k, which I thought was a pretty good price for a 90 rated, one of the more elite players on the game. And I've got to say, I wasn't trying to get the ball to him at all, and he still came up with quite a few goals in the 9 games that I've used him so far. Still love Suarez. I played him a little bit further back recently, so his assists have gone up, but he's still got a positive goal ratio as well. Bit of a madness from that card. He is one of my favourites on the game, definitely. I'm so glad I got that one. And if any of you are deliberating, I think most people on social media, whenever I see them talking about this card, say he's absolutely unreal, and I think so too. So if that's like the kicker to push you to get him, then so be it. So I'll show you the main Prem team at this point in time. It's looking relatively different. I guess there's a few different players in here. Let's take a little look at the bench first. I bought this Pedro way back. I might not have had him for the whole month. I'm not too sure. Just in case, because like he was a 30k player, and I thought just before Player of the Month came out, probably last month, what happens if you need a high rated Prem team with special cards? He was 30k for an 86 rated orange. Like, that's quite a good deal, and I've just kept him ever since. Son has been relegated to the bench because, well, there's a better version of him now, and this one's first owner, right? But I've always tended to play him a little bit further back, and as you can see, he's got like 26 contributions in 26 games, so he doesn't really score, but he gets loads of assists. He's a very good player still. All hail Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't say to you I've met him, because I have. And then we've got Hazard, Mane. Mane should be in the strike force, but as you know, I have Mkhitaryan as my fatal player, and I thought, whilst we've got him in the club, I might as well stick him in my Prem team, right? As well as what is the latest player of the month in Harry Kane. I think the Premier League have been voting for a new player of the month for like the last week. So whether or not at some point very soon we get a new player of the month SBC, that would be good, but it would also be like a week earlier than we would expect. But again, you know, I'm always up for getting those players, so look forward to that if it does happen soon. But Harry Kane was a madness. I love him. He's superb on this game. Goal scoring machine, super strong. I can't wait for what is going to be a team of the season Harry Kane in a month or two's time, because he'll be unstoppable for sure. Now also, you guys made me bring in this orange Fabregas into my fatal substitutes. So, well, he's just in the squad just because he's in my club right now. As soon as fatal's over, I'll probably sell him because I don't think much to him. I never really do with Fabregas on Ultimate Team. He's just a bit of a letdown for such a high-rated player. But I still rate the likes of Pogba and Dele Alli, and obviously all these guys on my bench. I used Payet again recently, and he was very good. Still not really used that Rashford since he got an upgrade, but he's got a mad goal to game ratio for me. 12 goals, 2 assists in 6 games. and they were online as well. And I don't play offline. So those of you that give me stick on Twitter, I really don't play offline. And I really want to use Diego Costa again since he got a boost, because he looks so much more usable with that 80 pace, even though it's only like a +1. So that's the Prem team. What ones have we and haven't we done? We've done Bundes, we've done Serie A, we've done the main leagues now then. So what is squad? I think squad is my fatal team. Now, this is the final fatal team, and any of you guys that haven't yet watched episode 5, what have you been doing? You've had like 2 or 3 days since it's been released, so sorry if there's spoilers, I guess, but yeah, we messed up in the last episode. We lost both our games, and we were unable to upgrade our final 2 players, which were Amati and Leadbitter. So yeah, we've got 2 silver, they're orange, but they're silver players in the squad for Fatal. But it's going to be a good matchup. As I'm recording this, I don't know who I'm playing, but you might know by the time this video goes out. So it's either like, yes, come on, Lusty, you can do this, or RIP Lusty, you know, it was good to know you, and Fatal's going to be over for you, buddy. So it's probably more likely going to be that, isn't it? Let's face it. Leave me a comment down below. Who have I got in Fatal? And then, yes, we did bring in a legend, Lalas, but I haven't been very impressed with him at all, to be honest. He's been a bit of a letdown. 2 games, and he was awful for them both. So that is the Fatal squad. Still a strong team, though, to be fair. The man of the matches that we left in it were actually pretty good. I have this... Well, I'll show you which one first. I'm going to show you the Al Sommer team first. I've got 2 more after this to show you before we look through my entire club. This is the team I used Al Sommer in, and people are always saying, like, is it worth getting him because he never links to anyone? And it was as simple as this for me. I got this super team around him, but there's 2 players in the squad which I'm not fussed about using. Or let's even just say there's 3 players. All 3 of these midfielders I'm not too fussed about using. I stuck Pogba and Kante on the bench, and let's say we've got Vidal as well. If you start the game, you could literally bring them 3 off and bring those other 3 on, and you're golden. You've got the super team that you want. Everyone's playing on good chemistry and stuff. Well, Al Sommer definitely is. I think substitutes come on at like 7 chem or something like that. But overall, yeah, really good team. Futra's an interesting legend. I'm not sure what his contributions are. They're not very good, but I actually find him to be quite a good legend. I like the 4-star skill, 5-star aspect of him. And then, well, Bayo, as I said earlier, is a bit of a madness. And just overall, a nice team. I like that we've linked some players up being Greek and stuff. Just a bit different, really. So moving on then to a final couple of teams. This one is called... Which one shall I show you? Legend. So I was trying to build a full legend squad using some of like the loans and stuff that I've got, and just a couple of normal legends that I've got in the club. And I'm only 2 players off. So I brought in Lalas for Fatal. I brought in Futra for the Al Sommer squad builder. And I also brought in Robbie Fowler for like last week's random pick. So those are the 3 like actual legends I have in my club. And these are the other loan ones that I've got either through SBCs. I think most of them are SBCs. And then we just have Haji, who was my legend at the start of the game that you get for one of your return packs or whatever. And I've not used him. So, yeah, we're literally 2 players away. I put my 2 favourite other players in, right? You know, you guys know I love a bit of Farman and a bit of Jerome Boateng. So, that's what it looks like. We do have an off-chemistry Overmars, but... I don't know, that's a pretty good legend team, to be fair. I'll be interested to see if I can do that like a proper full team by the end of the game, to see if we could do that. That's why I leave some games on my loans. Like, I won't use this Overmars again or Del Piero. Even though they've got a few games left, I won't use them until I can get like a whole legend squad together and maybe make a video on it. And then the final squad that I've got to show you, it's called Colour, because I tried to fit as many different colourful items in as I possibly could. And the only, like... This would be an entire squad of different card designs, apart from I have 2 regular SBC cards in Toprak and Vidal. In my club, I don't have enough players to do anything slightly different to that. But 10 out of the 11 players have all got different card designs, which I think is pretty cool. So we've got Team of the Group Stage, Silver, SBC, regular Gold, Inform Gold, regular Man of the Match, and then like Continental Man of the Match, I'm pretty sure that is, as well as regular SBC again. Ones to watch in my right winger, legend Del Piero, and then player of the month Eden Hazard. A really cool team. I like it a lot, and I just thought that would be a fun one to put together to show you, like, you can build some really colourful teams this year. I just didn't happen to have a different coloured, I mean, like, I guess I could put I could put a random, like, bronze player from the Bundesliga, and then that would count as a complete and utter different colour every single item. But it's not as good, is it? You know, might as well use Top Rack. He's way better than the bronze guy. So when I back out here, you're going to see how many coins I've got, and I've only got 700k. Well, only got 700k on my road to glory. That feels like I'm nearly a millionaire. But yeah, I've been hoarding like 2 or 3 million coins quite a lot lately. So I've obviously got a lot more stuff in my club. You know, Fatal makes you spend coinage because you have to bring in expensive players. Well, let's see what I've got, shall we? I mean, I've got 3 legends that I wouldn't normally have. A bunch of oranges as well. We've got Mane. I got a tradable version of Mane that I had to bring in for Fatal, even though I've got an untradable, like, what do you call it, the ones to watch version. I've still got this inform Al Sommer. Like, is he first owner? He is. That's probably why I've still got him, but I could literally sell that now. So I'll put that on the transfer list because I've got the SBC version. I'm a hoarder, I really am. What else have we got? Chesney was great. I've still got Alejandro Gomez 84. He's now got like an 87, I'm pretty sure, and looks beastly. Team of the tournament players, I still love this Balde Diao Keita guy. Very, very good player. And then, well, we're getting towards the lower end of the spectrum now. But my gold players, I've actually got quite a few, like, elite ones right on that first page there. There's some decent players there for sure. Quite a few coinages worth as well. But overall, special items. Let's get past the tradable ones and then go to the untrades. See what we've got there. We should be at them now. So my highest one is Suarez, followed by Higuain, Ibra, Hazard, Higuain again, Kane, Costa, Buffon, who recently reached 1,000 career games or something. Madness. What a legend he is. Aubameyang, Vidal. I mean, there's some proper gems in here. Mane's a beast. I've been playing him slightly further back lately, so the crazy goal to game I had with him is no longer a thing, which kind of sucks, I guess. But it doesn't matter too much. Giovinco, I've not used him for time, but he's got a really good goal to game ratio for the club. Eto'o, have I ever actually used him? Yeah, I have, and he was good as well, apparently. But yeah, there's some cool players, some that I don't really use. I'm addicted to doing SBCs, so that's sort of the reason why I kind of have nearly all of them. It's because I kind of like them. We're still going here. You guys know this if you watch the random pick, that I do like to do my SBC episodes every now and again. And it ends, of course, with an Alex Hunter. So that is my club tour for March 2017. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, smash a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a great day, and I'll see you at the end of next month to see what things look like in April. And don't forget, EA have confirmed that we're going to be getting some FUT birthday stuff. I don't know what it is, but maybe, I mean, previous years it's been position changes. Will I have a striker Bale in my club next month? Who knows? But look forward to that, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.